Hey Pin Explorer, today we are at the Magic Kingdom and this is a special Halloween pin trading edition and I'm inviting you to join me. So come along, the pin boards must be explored, so let's go. Okay explorers, have you guys seen the skeleton Pluto shirt? It's so cute. When I seen this, I found myself looking through the rack to see where the other characters are, like Mickey Mouse. Unfortunately, all they made was Pluto. No offense to Pluto. Guess what, explorers? I found a Mickey Mouse skeleton shirt. I'm so excited. But don't tell Pluto. And I'm ready for the Halloween Magic Kingdom pin trading event today. So let's go. Okay, explorers. Here are the pins we're going to be trading today. They're the Halloween Winnie the Pooh pins. I have 2 packs of them. So let's put them on our pin pad here and we can get ready to trade. Piglet, Eeyore, Winnie the Pooh, so cute, and Tigger. Okay explorers, here are the pins we'll be trading today. Now we do have to trade all 8 pins today in the park. One cool thing about these pins is they do glow in the dark. I'm not sure you can really see it, but they do glow in the dark. I'm hoping that we find really good pins to trade our Halloween Winnie the Pooh pins with, but if we don't, I got another surprise for you. So let's go. Our first pin trade board is going to be right here at City Hall. So let's go. Okay, here's a look at that pin board. Okay, Daisy, Mickey, nothing that I need. We do have a high-five Mickey. There was nothing on that pin board, but that's okay because the hunt is still on. The next pin board is going to be right here at Town Square Theater where you would see Mickey Mouse. Okay, so here's a look at that pin board. This is over at the Photo Pass. All right, nothing for me. Our next pin board is going to be back here when you exit to see Mickey Mouse. We have a pin trading cast member here, and we have the pin board. Look at that pin board. Got another high-five Mickey. We have a pin trading cast member here.
Yeah, I'll take Eeyore.
Okay.
You want to pick them out?
Right here, Eeyore.
Perfect. Here you go.
Thank you so much.
Welcome.
We did a trade with the cast member lanyard that he had, and we got a Wave A, right? Wave A castle, and we gave away one of our Halloween pins. All right, we got 7 more to go. Yeah, he was pretty excited to get that Halloween pin, so I'm glad that I made his day along with my own. Our next pin board is going to be right here at Tony's. Let's check out that pin board. Here's a look at the pin board at Tony's. Okay, nothing that I need. Tony's pin board didn't have anything on it. Now we're going to head over here to the Emporium and check out that pin board. We're also looking for some pin trading cast members if we find any. We found a pin trading cast member. Here's a look at her pins. Here is a look at another pin trading cast member pin pad. Here's a look at the pin board here. All right, Squarehead Jessie, I like that. Never seen that one. That one's kind of cool. Nothing that I need. And I didn't find anything on that pin board, which is kind of typical for being the Emporium, but you never know. It's the Disney Starlight Dream the Night Away shirt. I still need this shirt. Awesome shirt. Should I get it? I don't know. I don't know if I'm ready yet, but I'm eyeballing it. All right, so here is the pin board. Another one here in the Emporium. High-five Mickey. Oh, another high-five Mickey. I like this Stitch. It's a lounge fly. Okay, we'll trade for this Stitch. Which one of these pins would you like?
I love that. Can I trade for Pooh?
You can.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. And another pin trading cast member here in the Emporium. And here's a look at their pins. Okay. Check out this shirt. It's long sleeve, kind of thick, but man, it's pretty cool. Found another pin board here in the Emporium. That makes 3 pin boards in the Emporium. We're really getting a lot of pin boards here. Here's a look at that pin board. High-five Mickey. There was nothing on that pin board. We have one more chance of a pin board here. All right, and we found that pin board. It got smaller than the one they had. Here's a look at that pin board. It's an updated one from the last one they had. Nice. Captain America. Just in time. We're gonna see Nick and Judy. Found a pin trading cast member. Here's a look at their pins. Now we're gonna go on down here to Main Street Cinema and look at their pin boards. Here is the pin board in Main Street Cinema. Also have a pin trading cast member lanyard. It's kind of cool. Which way should we go? Frontierland or Tomorrowland? Last time we were here, we went to the left and we went to Frontierland. So let's go to Tomorrowland. All right, since we're going to the right, we get to check out this pin board at the Plaza Restaurant. Here's a look at that pin board. So there was nothing at the Plaza Restaurant pin board. I feel like because the party is going to be later, that maybe they have a few more pin boards. I'm not sure. Feels that way. They got the AC blaring today because of their party, I would imagine they're gearing up for, and the one they had last night. So we better start finding something here to trade our pins. Okay, explorers, usually it's not so busy in the park. Well, let me tell you, I feel like this park is pretty full to be a party day. Here's a guest experience. Let's see if they have a pin board. Here is the pin board. Okay. Looks like Mickey lost his pants. Nice. Another pin board found. Now we're gonna probably go back here, make our way to where Space Mountain is, and see about that pin board. I wish Tron had a separate one that would give us one more pin board. I know they're combining Tron gift shop with Space Mountain, but I wish they would just have two so we could have more pin boards. Right here is where they sell pins at this little kiosk. Now we know they don't have a pin board. They usually have a pin trading cast member. We're gonna look and see. They had a cast member, but she does not trade pins, and they don't have a pin board. Now we're at Tomorrowland Launch Depot. We're gonna go in and see if they have their pin board. Here's a look at that pin board. I like this one. You don't see it too often. It's the World Mickey. I like that one. I like that one too. All right, so there was nothing on that pin board for me. It is Tron. Why do you not have a pin board? Why do you not have a gift shop? Oh no! They do have a pin board over here at DVC. Here's a look at that pin board. High Five Mickey. I think quite a few High Five Mickeys. So we're gonna go in Star Traders now and look at their pin board. Here's a look at that pin board. Okay. It is pretty full. Don't see anything that I necessarily am looking for. Happy Halloween, Minnie and Mickey. So far, we're not finding anything. There was nothing on that board. Got a lot of pins to try to trade off here today. I know there's always that one where you turn the corner and everything starts looking up. We'll see. There's Winnie the Pooh. There he goes. We're going over here to Winnie the Pooh Rides gift shop, 100 Acre Woods. I'm going to check that pin board out. I'm also going to be on the lookout for any pin trading cast members if we find any. You never know. You never know. We are at 100 Acre Goods. We're going to check out that pin board. Found a pin trading cast member. Here's their pins. Okay, nothing that I need. Now I hope they have something good on their pin board because we have our Halloween pins. How cool would that be? Here's a look at that pin board. I don't know, it's not looking good. We do have to do something here. We'll trade for something, we'll bless this board. Let's see, what are we gonna trade for? We'll do Woody's head, and then we'll do Piglet. Okay. Because it's Winnie the Pooh store and we have Winnie the Pooh pins Halloween, we had to bless the board. We had to bless the board. So yes, I did get a scrapper pin, but that's okay because that's one less scrapper on our board. Here's where I'm gonna put our scrapper. All right, I just tossed the scrapper pin away that we had. Didn't need it. Just wanted to try to bless the pin board since we do have Winnie the Pooh Halloween pins. I always call this Belle's Castle because really they got married. It's her castle now. They do have a pin board here. We're gonna check out that pin board. Here's a look at that pin board. Not really seeing anything that I need. Now we're right here at the aerial ride and DVC might have a pin board. They usually do, but we'll see. Yep, they do. I see it. Let's take a look at that pin board. Here is a look at that pin board. Now we're at Storybook Circus. We're gonna go to the left, that's the gift shop here, and we're gonna look at their pin board. They should at least have 2 pin boards here. We'll see. You never know. Sometimes they surprise me. There's nobody outside today. Sometimes they're right here, but there's nobody there. All right, here's a look at that pin board. I think we just missed out on all the good ones, didn't we? Check this out, guys. Kermit the Frog. Oh my gosh. We're gonna have to trade for Kermit. I love him. So we're gonna trade one of these. Which one would you want to trade for?
You want to do Tigger?
Sure, any one you want. Fantastic. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Now that was a special engagement with the cast member. Wasn't on the board, as you've seen. The cast member's like, you know what? I got something special for you. And it's Kermit. Wave B Kermit. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Got a Wave B that we can't buy. So obviously that's fantastic. We did make a trade for it, because that's the only way you can get it. You can't buy the Wave B hidden Mickey pins right now. You can buy Wave A, but you cannot buy the Wave B. That's why I tend to get a little excited when I get a chance to get one, because the only way to get it would be to trade for it. Village Gifts is open now, and we're gonna go and check out that pin board. Right, here's a look at that pin board. Not really seeing anything on it that I need. Okay, we have a pin trading cast member. Here's a look at her pins. Yeah, I will trade for that one. And I think the Hello Mickey. I'll let you pick 2 of these Winnie the Pooh ones.
Let's do Tigger. Would you like me to put these pins in here?
Yes, please.
There you go.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh, like I can't believe this. We just traded. We got another Wave B pin. We are hitting the jackpot. And we got another pin. It's not a Wave B, but it is a really cool pin. And it is a real pin, believe it or not. This is a real pin. I've not seen it. Now we've only got 2 pins left. I can't believe that. We actually are getting these traded. Yeah, I am so excited. So right here at Village Gifts, we scored another Wave B pin. Let's go. Let's go. Our next pin board is gonna be at the guest experience team. Look at that pin board. There wasn't anything on that pin board. I'm not sure if they have their pin board out here or not. At the Princess Fairy Tale. We can ask and see. Here's a look at that pin board, or pin shield. Not really seeing anything that I need necessarily. Okay, she was really, really nice. She did get the pin board out for us because I didn't see it at first, so that's nice. Right here at Sir Mickey's, they'll have another pin board. Here's a look at that pin board, Sir Mickey's. Okay, interesting. Don't really spot anything that I need. They didn't have anything on that pin board. So right here at Fantasy Fair, inside they're gonna have a pin board. Here's a look at that pin board. Okay. Not really seeing anything that I need. Well, the hunt continues. We got 2 more pins. We got a few more places to go to, so I think we might be okay, but we'll see. All right, so we covered everything here. Peter Pan. Maybe at Peter Pan, we might find something. Last time we were here, we had good luck. Sometimes they have a pin shield, but I don't know. Peter Pan did not have a pin board. I don't see any pin trading cast members or anything. Now we're gonna go down here to Memento Mori, and we're gonna look up their pin board. So here's a look at that pin board. Okay. Found a pin trading cast member. Here's a look at her pins. But just to give you an idea, here is the Haunted Mansion line. Look how long it is. Right here at the ticket center, they should have a pin board. Let's go in and look at that pin board. So here's a look at that pin board. Okay, not seeing anything that I need. Here's a look at the other pin boards. We have 2 in here today. High five, Mickey. There wasn't any pins on those 2 boards, but it's cool they have 2 boards there. Our next pin board is going to be at the Christmas shop. Here's a look at that pin board. Okay. They didn't have any pins at the Christmas shop. but that's okay. So Frontier Trading Post is going to be our next pin board. Oh, I like that one. I don't think I've even seen that one. Harbor House, I just spotted a pin trading cast member. So we found a pin trading cast member. Here's a look at her pins. So what is this one that you
It'll
have?
be trivia. You did get the question right, so you get to see the pin.
Yes, I will trade you for
Yeah,
that.
definitely.
You can pick either one of our Halloween pins.
Ooh, either one of the Halloween pins? I think I like Piglet.
Okay, go ahead and trade for that one.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Sure. Have a great day.
You too. For another cast member, here is the look at their pins. Okay, this one I haven't seen. That was pretty nice, but nothing that I need. Now we did do a trade with the cast member, and we got the Donald 4th of July, so that's a win. Did a trade here at Harbor House for our last two pins, which is pretty cool. We got the 4th of July Donalds to go with our other pins that we just got. We managed to get rid of all 8 of our pins. Did a trivia, and the trivia question was, what 3 castles is at the Magic Kingdom? And those 3 castles are Cinderella's Castle, Belle's Castle, Ariel's Castle is the 3rd one, and that's the trivia question. So these are the pins that we ended up with in the end. We got the 2-wave bees, which was really cool, especially this one. And matter of fact, even the other one's really cool. The cast member told me to hold her lanyard, so that's pretty cool. So that's going to conclude this special edition of the Magic Kingdom Halloween pin trading event. Make sure you subscribe, and your next pin adventure awaits you. Let's go.